Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Don Amot's in Hilton here at the showground. As you all know by now, hopefully, my name's Steve, and I am very excited to take you a walk round one of three that we've had into stock, brand new, and these are the Knaus Boxstar 540 Road. It's 5.4 metres long, so it's quite compact and quite short, 3.3 tonnes, so obviously anybody can drive it. It's the 140 brake manual Peugeot chassis, and it's in the Campovolo grey, which is absolutely stunning. And we're going to go walk around the outside and the inside. I had a little play yesterday, and it is absolutely lovely. So starting off around the outside, as I said, it is the Campovolo grey, and it does have the matching body coloured bumpers. It's the 60-year anniversary edition as well, so obviously that's all embossed on the inside and things. And then one of the upgrades that we've had is the panoramic roof, which I will show you when you head onto the inside just what a difference that makes. 16-inch alloy wheels as well. It is Euro 6 compliant, so you do have your AdBlue as well in there. And then standard things down the passenger side, that's your toilet cassette, Truma heating vent, and then you've got your overflow and out pipes for the back with your electrical hookup here. Round to the back, we've got a rear reversing camera. And then if I just open it up, because we'll show you this is one of the best things about this. Obviously you've got a transverse bed at the back that is raised. You can also remove the slats individually, so you can take that out. So if it is just the one of you, you could potentially have it as a single bed if you wanted to. These are the infills for the front, which I'll show you in a short while, but look at all that space underneath the bed. So bags of room. One of the questions we get asked on the panel vans a lot is, how much space do they have? Well, there you go, you can see it, loads. Cleverly hidden inside here is your gas tanks, so your gas canisters go in there. There's a little slide out there that's just got a little bit of cubby hole, a little bit of storage, and you do have a light underneath as well, which you can turn on or off with that button there, and an external power source at the back there. So I'll just rest that on there. There's tether points as well for when you're storing things. There's a little bit more of a cubby hole under there for a bit of space, but it's quite wide, so you get quite a lot of room. And with this sort of ambient lighting, how stunning does it look? USB port, a reading light just there and there with USB on them as well, so you can charge from your lights. And then cleverly the awning rail is hidden at the back also, and there is a couple of speakers in the walls that Wendy's just pointing out there, so you can get your music playing at the back. So it's all a bit lovely. Round to the driver's side now. Water in is just there, and that's it down the driver's side. And then also you do have your Thule Omnistore awning with your LED awning light as well. So, and then I'll just finally show you that it does have the habitation fly screen that goes all the way across as well, so it's a nice big fly screen, so you've got a nice lot of room, nice lot of air. So that's the outside done. So we'll pause the video here and then we'll head on in a minute. Back again, so we're going to head on in. So electric step, which is controlled here, and then also we've just put the LED awning light on so you can see that at night. Heating outlet is just there as well as it is along the inside. So if we step on in, now the interior is the casual grey interior, and straight away you'll see these 60-year anniversary embossed all the way through it. So it is a special edition that you're not going to get next year, the year after, etc, etc. But look at that straight away, that pano roof. You can see just how much light it will let in. It does have blinds as well, and it's got a fly screen underneath there because it will open, so it will open slightly to let a lot more air in as well. So starting at the front, if Wendy wants to jump in or if she's staying there, spinning captain seats, so again in the nice casual grey. You've got your Pioneer stereo system, which does have screen mirroring, and that's where your rear reversing camera will go, and it is DAB and Bluetooth as well. Cruise control also on this one, and then a couple of a 12-volt port and a USB port just down there. So pretty standard stuff at the front. Again, your front mats will have your 60-year Knaus anniversary on there. Touchscreen lights here, so you can touch them and turn them off. Again, USB there, which are also touch sensitive reading lights, so really, really good. Soft closed doors, so if I get to there and then let it go, it will soft close. But how lovely is that finish across this wood here? And again, you've got a power source just there. It's your Truma heating, which is iNet ready. So if we come to the control panel just here, it's a really intuitive control panel, very touch sensitive. So obviously you've got your battery charge and points and things like that, and then the same for the other one. So you just touch it and it will work. Turn the awning light off now, etc, etc, and then that is your Truma heating. Now we're on to some clever stuff. So this is a freestanding table, so it literally floats, so there's no leg, so you've got extra leg room just there. So that's one of the clever features. This will spin out like that. Obviously it's brand new, so it's a bit tight. So the people in the front, so you've got a nice dining area, and then this will form a daybed as well, which is what the mattress was for in the back. So it is actually a 4 travelling, 3 sleeping. What you'll then do is you'll drop that table down to the bottom level there, and there is a leg under here where you can also store your shoes that will then support it, so you can lie on it. And this will also come out a little bit as well. It's quite hard for me to demonstrate with one hand, so hang on. So it does slide out, so it gives you more room when you're travelling as well. It's just these little clever things that if you've got 2 children in the back and they're starting to get a little bit angsty and a little bit annoyed with each other, they've just got that little bit extra room, so they're not going to get as mardy. Although my children definitely will. Into the kitchen area, and you've got a 2 gas hob with electric ignition. Again, the nice mood lighting all underneath it. A fridge that opens both ways, so a nice Dometic fridge that you can open from that side and that side, and they've cleverly put the cover on that as well, so it blends in really, really nice. Loads of room up here again for all your pots and pans and things. Pretty deep drawers, so that's your cutlery drawer underneath your sink, and then more underneath here, and just very, very clever use of space. And a nice big wardrobe space there with a hanger underneath as well, so you can sort of slide in, close and stand them up. So yeah, it's very, very clever. And then into the bathroom, Wendy's just gonna have to pop herself in. So again, it is a wet room, but you've got an air inflated thing for the bottom of your shower curtain that will hold it down, so it's not going to flap around and things. And then also you've got an infill here, so if you're not using your shower, you can leave that in and then take that out for your shower. But again, what I really like about these is the clever use of space. So there's a little drawer there for hiding things in, and then watch this. If I push that and then pull that, it closes the window, so you can have your privacy, and then it also has a little bit more storage there for, you know, your toiletries and things like that, but they're hidden away throughout the day. Yeah. So it's a very, very clever design and a very, very clever use of what you've got, to the point where you wouldn't know it was only a 5.4 metre van, which will get into any parking space. And then again, your bed. So if Wendy jumps in first and goes and has a scan of that, it's a decent sized bed. More cupboard space above the bed, storage right at the very back as well, so that there's a little sort of shelf behind that white thing to tuck and hide things away. So you could potentially plug your phone in via USB and then just stick it up there so it's out the way. But I'm sure you'll agree, it's a little bit lovely. So there you go. As I said, this one will be on our showground today. We've got 3 in stock. They're available to sell. So if it's something that you're looking for, wanting to go down that panel van route but not quite sure where to go, this is a great option for you. So my name's been Steve. Lovely to show you around it. I feel quite privileged because it's, you know, as I said, they're brand new into stock. If you are interested, pick up the phone and ask for me, because I quite like to sell all 3 of them. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and any questions and concerns, just pick up the phone to me or the sales team, and we'll be happy to help. But we'd love to see you and show you around it. So thanks a lot, take care, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye bye.